Scott. And I also need to point out 3 qualified from 149, Ryan.
Yeah, 3 NCAA automatic bids at this weight class for the ACC, but I cannot wait for this one. Josh Finesilver with a big-time victory in the first round, coming in against Austin O'Connor, a guy that if you're asking me right now who wins the NCAA championship at a 149, he would be my pick, and I think he would be the pick of a lot of people.
30-1 since the start of last season. 2018 Junior Pan Am champion at 70 kilograms. Austin O'Connor, the man in your screen, on pace to potentially be the most winning wrestler in UNC history. His family is there. His father Mike and his sister Chloe did get tickets to Reynolds. And Austin O'Connor ready to take on one of the Finesilvers. Of course, 4 Finesilvers have spent time at Duke, and I will miss when all the Finesilvers are gone, because really you think about the 4 Finesilvers, they changed the dynamic. Last year, I don't think there were any, and Duke struggled. This year, I believe it's just Josh, and that's been part of their struggle as well, right, for Duke?
Yeah, Matt Finesilver out for the year. He would have been at 174 and really would have been an All-America contender at 174. Had a knee injury that's taken him out of action right now, unfortunately.
Everything is Finesilver, as you see the numbers right there. Zach, Mitch, Matt, and Josh, 2 sets of twins. Incredible family out of the Denver area. Their dad, a big-time coach, big-time football coach. As you see, Josh Finesilver leads his Duke team in dual wins.
One of the things to watch here, when we talked to Coleman Scott earlier this week, he said Austin O'Connor has to start fast. He said that was a key. He's really gotten a lot better on offense, attacking and finishing, but he likes to see him start quickly.
O'Connor with a major 16-4 over Jimmy Hoffman from Lehigh in their last match on February 6th. Prior to that, he pinned Tyler Kemmerer from Pitt in just 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
You mentioned we asked about who was every coach's favorite ACC wrestler not on their team. NC State fans might not like this very much, but Pat Papalizio named this Tar Heel Austin O'Connor as his favorite non-Wolfpack wrestler.
64-7 career record for Austin O'Connor. Perfect this year.
And not only is he perfect this year, he has been putting up bonus points on ACC opponents.
So why is that? What makes Austin O'Connor such a dominant wrestler?
Well, he's really gotten very good at finishing his attacks. He attacks a lot, and he's now the guy that can finish them against anybody in the country. And he's a guy that would have possibly won the NCAA championship last year at this weight class if they had held the NCAAs.
Give Finesilver credit. Through 1 at zeros against a man many think can win an NCAA title. Let's dive deeper into AOC from Lockport, Illinois. 2-time All-American and was the number 2 seed a year ago, as you said, unable to compete in that. So he's certainly looking forward to being in St. Louis.
Yeah, the last time we had an NCAA championships, he finished 3rd. Only 1 loss in that tournament and had a great rivalry with the other Finesilver, Mitch.
Shot coming from O'Connor. Riding the ankle of Finesilver, and there's the first 2 points. 2-1.
O'Connor, a redshirt junior from Lockport, Illinois, 6-0 in the regular season, 4-0 in the ACC. Number 1 in the country by Internet at 149 pounds. With a career mark with the target of 6.
Releasing Finesilver.
This year, he's got 2 falls and 3 major decisions with the targets.
What do you make from O'Connor's approach so far?
I think Finesilver's been a gamer, so that's part of it. But here we go. O'Connor doing what he does. He's very close to a takedown here.
You know what? That is what he does. He'll take a shot and turn it into points.
Yeah, he's so good in every position. There are not a lot of holes in Austin O'Connor's game. Great little job right there. Finesilver looked like he could break away, stand up, and O'Connor just gets him back down on the mat.
So Finesilver, for me, is an interesting case as you think about the AQs and then the wild cards. Does Josh Finesilver have enough on his resume to be a wild card at 149? That's my question.
If he finishes in 4th place at this tournament, I think he's got a strong case. He is a former 2-time NCAA qualifier. He's done it at different weights. Not a ton of action this year, only 5 matches coming in, but I think he's got a very strong case for one of those wild cards if he finishes in 4th.
Let's take a look at the case for Finesilver. This time without his 3 brothers on there. Finished 3rd at 2019 ACC Championship. Took that red shirt, and you see he leads the team with 45 career wins. I feel the same as you. I think a 4th place finish does get him in, which will continue the tradition of a Finesilver, right, or 2 at the NCAA tournament.
That's right. It wouldn't be the NCAAs without a Finesilver in there. Finesilver in deep on a shot now.
Yeah, Finesilver is hanging tough. It's interesting, though, when you look back at 141 and see what Tariq Wilson did. There's a little bit of, they talk about it in the NBA all the time, a little bit of load management, I think, involved as you think about, okay, what do I got to do to get to that final spot? How do I handle myself, right?
Absolutely. That's a great way of putting it, Dean. Tariq Wilson did plenty to get through, and then at the end, just kind of conserving energy a little bit, maybe. I don't think Austin O'Connor is going to get that luxury here the way Finesilver's putting the pressure on.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at that front headlock from Austin O'Connor, just so heavy.
Power
on his opponent's head. That's going to be an easy 2 for O'Connor.
Yeah, that comes from the strength in his shoulders, his upper torso. Just massive power.
And it looks like he's going to finish this match on top. Finesilver still trying to get away. Nice mat return.
But enough to move on to the finals, where we expected to see the number 1 seed at 149, Austin O'Connor. I'm Dean Linke with Ryan Tice. Over on mat 1 is Sean Kenny and Rock Harrison. We'll send it over